Hey, good evening. It's Tuesday, August 27th. Welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. Again, you can see gorgeous sunset. They're baling hay in the field right next to me here. It's just really great to be with you tonight. I want to give a warning tonight. Kind of goes along with a theme of government, politics, and those kinds of things. Jesus is a warning, giving us a warning about teachers of the law, ministry, even churches who want your money. That's not what Christian giving is all about. And he illustrates this for us in a story in Luke. And it has kind of a surprise ending. So stay with me through the end here. So beginning of Luke chapter 20, verse 45, while all the people were listening, Jesus said to his disciples, and he's having interchanges with the Pharisees, teachers of the law, who are trying to trap him. And he says, beware of teachers of the law. They like to walk around in flowing robes, love to be greeted in the marketplaces, and have the most important seats in the synagogues and the places of honor at banquets. In other words, people who are consumed with material wealth and letting you know how important they are. Jesus is saying, beware of them. And then he tells you and me why. He says, they devour widows' houses, and for a show make lengthy prayers. Such men will be punished most severely. So while they're praying these glorious prayers, these phenomenal prayers, these impressive prayers, they're robbing and stealing the houses of widows. Devouring them is the word here. That sounds pretty ugly. Well, how does this work out? Well, this is the case where the chapter headings and numbers don't help us, because chapter 21 starts with another story. But there's no 21 in the individual manuscripts. There's no verses and chapter headings, just the text. So let me read this in flow here. They devour widows' houses, and for a show make lengthy prayers. Such men will be punished most severely. As he looked up, in other words, just after he said those words, he looks up. And he says, Jesus saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple, to the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. I tell you the truth, he said. This poor widow has put in more than all the others. All these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on. Now, what did we just read about people who can't be trusted? They devour widows' houses. What are widows supposed? What is the stance towards widows supposed to be in the scripture? Protect them, take care of them, watch over them. Not take their last dime. Not leave them without any money at all. And that's what the story here. This is not a story talking about how wonderful the woman is. This is about men who laid guilt trips on her, who pressured her, that she had to put everything that she had in the temple. While they themselves made a big show of, oh, look what I put in. But they made no sacrifice at all. And yet they stole from her. That's what Jesus is warning about. People who make a big show and of how spiritual they are, about how much of the law they know, who are flashy, who walk around in flowing robes, fancy suits, wonderful cars, lavish church buildings, all built with the kind of guilt that comes from, she put in everything she had. She was more spiritual. No, she was being taken advantage of. She's literally proving Jesus' point here. She's being devoured by these wrong teachers of the law who don't care about you, they don't care about God, they only care about their pocketbook. So Jesus is giving a strong, strong warning. Beware the teachers of the law. They like to walk around in flowing robes and be greeted in the marketplace and have the most important seats in the honor banquets. but they devour widows' houses. And they make these lengthy prayers to make you think that they're spiritual. Such men will be punished most severely. And then we have this unbelievable example of this, who knows how many churches have been built with people appealing to this poor woman who put in the last two things she had to own. When in fact it's a condemnation of people that are ripping her off for their own glory and good instead of God's honor. Beware. Beware of ministries, churches, people who talk about Christianity, but all they want is your money. Run from it. Listen to Jesus. They will be punished severely. Don't trust them. Be encouraged with God's faithfulness. Yes, give. But don't give to please men. Don't do it because you're being pressured. Do it because of your love for God. And don't give to things that use money this way. It's kind of a little stronger word tonight, but it's important. Too many people are being taken in by these false teachers. So honored to be with you. Thank you for being here. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. You have a great night. Bye-bye.